Hello, I'm Luray from MassLever.org, and I'm here with Chloe from Turtle Rock Studios. And I just played Evolve, and it was amazing. Oh my goodness, I loved it. There was so much personality in the game. Like, is there like an overall lore narrative of the story? Or is it just like a multiplayer game?
Well, we're not really focusing on the lore as much, but it's our writer's pretty amazing. So there's definitely a lot of background that went into the characters. You know, when we concept out people, it's like a real collaboration between the artists and the writer and, Phil and Chris. And there's a lot of personality that we want to put in there because they are distinct characters and we want people to feel really different playing them. So it's not just the loadout, it's the backstory and how they interact with other crew members. And so there's a lot of like dropship banter that's really fun. It's very particular, like, people ribbing each other and kind of like a little backstory, and it's fun. So it's definitely, lore is important in that it's been part of the process, but, it doesn't really affect gameplay that much. Yeah.
Well, it was really great. Like you can notice the subtlety and like, just the whole environment feels like a character itself. Did you have any issues trying to balance the monster and the human? Trying not to make one overpowered over the other?
Yeah, I mean, it's 4v1, so it's asymmetrical gameplay, and obviously balance is a huge part of that, and it's something that we've definitely put a ton of attention on. Not just, the first group of hunters and Goliath, it has to be combinations of everybody. So like, it's something that we focus on a lot. We play the game every day in the office and everybody has input. So it doesn't matter what role you're in the studio. Everybody goes, hey, you know what? Those sentry guns just feel too intense when I'm playing Kraken. I feel like they're, they need to not do so much damage in this portion, or like they need to not do damage when they blow up. And it's something that we're going to keep working on as the game releases. There's going to be a DLC monster, and so it's going to be something we constantly work on and focus on, because we want to know that people feel like it's balanced. Nobody should be OP. Yeah.
Any chance for having like a Godzilla or King Kong in the DLC?
I think that what we try to do is come up with unique monsters. So there was definitely inspiration for Goliath specifically from Godzilla and King Kong both, with the fire breath and the scales and the sort of like ape-like walk. So there's definitely a lot of influence that comes in from, famous movie monsters. We got a little Cthulhu in Kraken. I don't think you're going to see, an exact copy. We've had a lot of people like in our community asking for Predator. We're like, hey, that'd be really cool, but there is a Predator, so we'd like to kind of introduce something new to the community and the IP. So
okay, that's pretty cool. I love the Kraken. I love Goliath. I just recently killed everyone with the Kraken. So I noticed that like through the trailers, the commentary trailers, there's like an announcer hyping people up. That makes me think, like, do you want to make this like a competitive, like people playing it in competitions, getting tournaments and stuff like that?
It wasn't something that the guys had in mind when they created it. They just wanted to make a game that was really fun. Through the process of playtesting and kind of seeing how competitive people get, even just in the studio, we were thinking about it, and then when we went to PAX East, seeing the response that people had to watching the game up on the big screen, watching the live matches, hearing DB and J Party doing their commentary, people just got so excited, so into it. People were having fun watching it. And when a game is not only fun to play, but also fun to watch, you start going, maybe there's some possibility here. So I think it's definitely something that we're looking into and I would love to do, and hopefully the community wants to do that as well so we can support them in it.
Yes, I would love to have something like that to go down. So yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Chloe. This is Lloyd from Max Level, and this was an interview for Evolve.